So today we're gonna talk Friedrich Nietzsche and his idea of overman. His idea of how to develop as a human being, of how to transform spiritually, how to become overman. He explain about the three metamorphoses, but you can skip from being from the first stage, which is the camel, to the third, the child. You need to basically go through every stage in your life to reach the ultimate stage, which is the child. And in today's video I'm gonna explain every step in shortest time as possible. So let's go. But obviously, before we start, we need to explain what is overman. The overman is someone who is capable of free thinking, he is someone who is creative, who enjoy help, enhance the society, contrary to the most people who just enjoy their own comfort. He is someone who takes on challenges, he is someone who takes responsibility, he is definitely someone who is determined, passionate and strong-willed. Here we go. The first step, the first metamorphosis is the camel. The camel represents suffering, taking the burden of responsibility, of the knowledge, suffer through life. The camel is servant to something greater than itself. It's a servant to, let's say, for example, to a theory, to a religion, to a system. The camel represents suffering, represents strength and endurance to this stage when you, for example, go on your journey and you need to find another job. You need to basically show yourself with the society. You basically, when you take the path of self-improvement, when you try to become someone better, that's the first step. Nietzsche basically thinks that you need to suffer, but also the camel represents a creature that is not running away from pain, no distractions, life difficulties, but embracing the pain that life brings to you. So when you go through this journey and you suffer, you become stronger. When you go through challenges and you overcome them, or you take on you get more knowledgeable, you go through this stage, you become more resilient, then you reach the second metamorphosis, which is the lion. The lion wants to create his own values. The lion fight with the dragon. The dragon in this case represent the society's beliefs, and the lion basically fights with the previous knowledge that he had from someone put the knowledge in his head. He's someone who is basically rebel. He rebel what the society wants him to do. Basically, the lion represent after you gain the knowledge of the world, but you realize that everything is illusion. Let's say you suffer because of some idea. You had the knowledge, you was servant, you was someone who you was a big follower of some religion, but then you fight back. The lion basically want to break from the chains of the society, or we can say from the previous knowledge. But at the same time, the lion is not dogmatic. He's willing to get to the deep truth, to gain the knowledge. But this is the second stage, second metamorphosis. So the lion then needs to become a child, which is the third metamorphosis. But then the lion needs to become a child, which is the third metamorphosis. He needs to forget the past. The child needs to forget the past. The child needs to stop being bitter with the society. The child represents playfulness. The child represents curiosity. The child is saying yes to life. The child is saying yes to life. So the lion should reach this step of forgiveness. Basically, the child needs to let go. The child needs to let go of the suffering and the child is curious about everything. Basically, this is the stage where you actually you love wife. This is the stage of love. The first stage is suffering, which we all have to go through to become disciplined, to become strong, to become resilient. But we need to transform to the child where we actually let go. We let go of the past and we start being more playful.